go, bud. There's one. There's one. He's the one with the funny ears. Yeah. He's the one with the funny ears. Let's get you something to eat. So I can go take a poop. Oh my God. Oh, that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh God. Oh God. There you go, bud. You eat that up good. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh goodness gracious. Let's see. Oh, buddies, the squirrels are over here. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. I was indisposed in the bathroom at the time. I want to see him. Oh, here's baby boy. There he is. Boy, they're all over here. It's like 3 of them. The cat wants to go out. I can't let him out yet. Too much fun going on. What's up, Cheryl? Did you hear Derek crying? He wants to go outside. He's not going outside yet. I watch the news a little.
Can't let it go away, so we're going to do everything we can to keep our veterans here and coming strong.
Tell me about your organization.
So we help homeless veterans. We build tiny houses for them, and we have a homeless shelter. We do a reintegration where we get them back on their feet, get them jobs. This is going to be amazing, so they can come in and say they don't have a job, and I can throw them in, bring them right down here and get them to work. So it's going to
There's an amusement park by where I live up in the mountains, and they have black squirrels. So next year, I kind of want to go up with my friend when he goes camping and trap a couple black squirrels and bring them down here. And then the black squirrels and the gray squirrels will be fighting.
Well, great. Thank you so much for what you do.
Hey, what, bud?
Right. These are some wonderful stories. These are real Americans.
Indeed. And Ainsley, because it is Veterans Day, we've got some photos of some of our family members. And since you're in South Carolina,
yeah, you see them squirrels, don't you? Oh, there's a birdie over there. I'm gonna have to get a slice of bread for the birdie.
Sweet. We're on a delay right now, but I think I'm hearing you're showing my grandfather, George Giles. He was from Greenville, South Carolina, and he served in the Navy. And what was the name of this ship? The Freeport Navy or Freeland? I'll look it up. It's in my phone. And then my other grandfather, my dad's dad, was Louis Earhart, and he's from Columbia, South Carolina, and he served in the Navy. And then my dad served in the Army Reserves for 20 years. And we are so grateful for the Army and what they did for our family. The insurance plan was wonderful and helped my mom when she was so sick. And
I give them peanuts and corn.
So we are just so grateful to all of you who served and what you've done for our country.
They usually don't eat the corn until all the peanuts gone. Once the peanuts are gone, then they'll eat the corn.
Got a picture. There's my dad, Jim Ducey. He did boot camp basically in Texas and New Jersey, and then he was stationed in Stuttgart, Germany. When I was born, my dad was actually in Germany when I was born, and because the Army's got such a great parental leave policy, in the 1950s, they let my father come visit me when I was 18 months old.
Oh,
so I was already half-grown. And now here's
last week when I had the peanuts, I had a piece of corn swinging from the roof.
Very nicely done.
They jump on it and swing and eat the
who
corn.
served in the U.S. Air Force for over 30 years, and I'm an Air Force brat who lived everywhere, all over in Europe, and the Air Force was a great life for us. My brothers were also Marine Corps officers, so we're a military family, and I love you, Dad.
That's sweet. All right. Veterans Day. Thank you all for serving. Because today is Veterans Day and Fox is.
My crows won't eat peanuts. But then again, I think they got scared when they saw me beating the shit out of an exercise bike with a sledgehammer. So earlier in the summer, before I started doing YouTube, I was calling to the crows. You know, I'd be like, ah, and they'd call back.
So to donate
And they would come over, but then they saw me beat the shit out of an exercise bike with a sledgehammer. Now they haven't been back.
Go.fox/USVet. And we got all this nice and gear.
I have to go give them more peanuts.
Indeed.
They allow me to take this hat home. I like this.
They better roll a cigarette. Good job.
Very nicely done. And you will notice this is a one day out of the year where our logo in front of Lawrence is camo. Indeed. All right. Meanwhile, a former Democrat who raised millions for the left says the party turned its back on her and her family. She's next.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices.
You're such a good
DuckDuckGo
boy,
comes
you know
with a
that?
built-in search engine like Google, but it's private.
You are
and
such a
doesn't
good
spy
boy,
on searches.
except when you
And
rub on
DuckDuckGo
things and
lets you
knock them
browse
off
like
the table.
Cottonwood. It blocks cookies and
Stop
creepy
doing
ads
that.
that follow you around from Google and other companies.
Those are my
And there's no
Pop-Tarts,
catch.
not
It's
yours.
free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
Do you know that?
You got this.
So you're cuter than a child.
Remember, I don't want surgery for my Dupuytren's contraction.
2, I want to be able to lay my hand flat.
3, I want a non-surgical recovery.
4, I want options, non-surgical options.
And 5,
And if non-surgical treatment isn't offered,
I'll get a second opinion. Let's go.
Take charge of your treatment. If you can't lay your hand flat, visit findahandspecialist.com to get started.
Oh, see, now they're eating the corn. There's no more peanuts.
Hard work requires character. Learning begins in faith. It must move upward toward the highest thing.
But there's peanuts on top of
God.
there's peanuts on top of that little shelf there. And see, the weird thing is they rarely ever eat the peanuts when they get them.
These are the inseparable.
They take them and bury them. But with the corn, they'll sit and they'll eat the corn, but they only eat the little white part on the back of the corn.
Things the hard way.
Then they'll
Like
drop
doing
the
your
yellow
finances
part
with
because
a
there's less starch in it.
Instead of using Quicken. Quicken pulls all your financial info together in one place and updates it automatically. How easy is that? Hey America, are you ready?
The 2024 Fox Nation Patriot Awards. Be part of this year's celebration, live in New York. Tickets are available now. Go to foxnation.com/patriotawards.
All right. Oh, dislocated shoulder. I tore my ACL in my MCL in July. I know how you feel. All right. That must be really early. It's only 7:30 here, but oof. Good luck, Cheryl. I'll see you later. Oh, there he goes. Look. There he goes. He's up there. Look at it.
I believe
Yes.
in the product tremendously. I take it every single day. I believe in
I didn't go to the doctor, though.
get 35% off your first set when you
I just sucked it up.
Phil.
But
At St.
then again, I'm a
Jude,
dumb
there's one
man,
thing
so.
that makes us all family, finding cures, saving children.
In this family,
Good luck. I hope you get better.
from St. Jude for treatment, travel.
I'm going to go out and give him some more
1 in 5 kids in the U.S.
Peanuts.
still won't survive cancer.
In this family, we won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
This holiday season, join our St. Jude family. We need you. Please donate now.
The Trump transition. From meeting with Joe Biden to the new administration's plans on day one, Eric Trump has must-see insight tonight on Hannity.
They say seeing is believing, but with Stearns & Foster, that's only part of the story. We handcraft every Stearns & Foster using the finest materials, like indulgent memory foam and ultra-conforming IntelliCoils for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort every single night. Stearns & Foster, what comfort should be.
During Boscov's Black Friday mattress event, bring home incredible comfort with savings up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets. Only at Boscov's.
Community-wide change is at the heart of what we do. We identify the greatest challenges and invest in lasting solutions. United, we can give our children the education they deserve, our aging adults the benefits they've earned, and our community the support it needs to thrive. We can give everyone the chance to plant the seeds for a brighter, healthier future. Together, we can build tomorrow, today.
Introducing Splenda Stevia. Grown by farmers to help people reduce sugar. Our plants are sweetened by sunshine. Grown on our farm. Enjoyed at your table.
They say you don't have to be so strong, but this is my mother, my purpose. Strength is not optional. See, I lift her now like she raised me then, so I know my strength is super, but I'm still human.
Oh, look who's here.
President-elect Donald Trump winning the most popular vote by a Republican candidate ever, and Bernie Sanders says Democrats have nobody to blame but themselves.
The working class of this country is angry, and they have a reason to be angry. We are living in an economy today, Donna, where the people on top are doing phenomenally well, while 60% of our people are living paycheck to paycheck. And what Donald Trump did is provided an explanation. He went around, he said, I know you're angry.
People were angry. Meanwhile, after raising $50 million for Democrats, our next guest stepped away from the Democratic Party after she says it turned its back on her and her family. And Evan Barker joins us right now from San Francisco. Evan, good morning to you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. What a story. You're a lifelong Democrat. Everybody in your family, Democrats. You raised $50 million for Democrat candidates, and yet you voted for Donald Trump. You're in San Francisco.
Yes.
What's the reaction from your friends? Hey, we thought we knew her. She voted for Trump.
I think I need to go into hiding.
You're not kidding.
You know, it's actually been quite brutal. I've had friends that I've known for over a decade in the last couple of days that have completely turned their back on me and want nothing to do with me anymore. So it's been a hard few days, yet still I do not regret my decision, and I don't regret my decision to go public with this information either.
Indeed, and you wrote an article for the Free Press, and in the article, for folks who have not read it, Evan, you said essentially you raised the middle finger to your own party because they lost.
Yeah.
They lost what they used to stand for something, and now they don't. Explain.
Yeah, absolutely. So I originally come from the Kansas City, Missouri area, just like you, as we just discussed. And many people in my family are union members who used to vote Democrat and in the last 8 or so years have slowly gone redder and redder. And at first I didn't understand why, but especially now after, you know, working in Democratic politics as a fundraiser, living out here, I've noticed that there is a cultural attitude and cultural resentment that many people on the left have towards people in the middle of the country, towards Trump supporters in general. I think we saw that very clearly in the final few days of the election when Joe Biden came out on television and called the majority of the country garbage.
Right.
So, you know, there's been a lot of things that have led to this. And I think especially in this election, Kamala Harris did not really ever articulate her vision for America's economic future. She didn't really address the pain that people were feeling. Instead, she had television show appearances with Oprah Winfrey and the women on The View, who just, you know, don't get it. They don't get the pain that people are feeling. Meanwhile, while Donald Trump was out there talking directly to people every single day, he ran on a platform of economic populism, things that would really benefit the working class and people that I know back home, like no tax on
Baby
tips,
needs to get bigger.
no tax on overtime, tariffs, which help protect jobs.
Right.
Here in the United States.
And Evan, one other thing I wanted just to touch on, because it's Veterans Day, your stepbrother served in the Navy and sadly was killed when there was a ship collision. You did not hear from the Democrat president of the United States. You didn't hear from your family didn't hear from any Democrats. Your family heard from Pat Roberts, the Republican senator from the great state of Kansas. He's the one who sat with your family and talked about
state of Kansas. I don't know about that.
About his life. And John McCain called your family. You didn't hear anything.
Fuck John McCain.
From the Democrats.
No, and we were also invited to the White House Christmas party when Donald Trump was in office. Or sorry, not Christmas party, the White House Halloween party when Donald Trump was in office in 2017. Ironically, my brother was a janitor in Barack Obama's state office when he was a state senator in Illinois. And he ended up joining the Navy in 2008 after he worked as a janitor. And I actually reached out to the Obama Foundation during that time and through my contacts in Democratic politics, trying to reach him, hoping that he might remember my brother.
Right.
Perhaps he could send a letter to his 2 children. They were 6 and 8 at the time when he tragically passed away in a very preventable death.
Did all the squirrels take a nap
I
now?
never heard anything from them. And I think that, you know, I know he's a busy guy
there
and
he goes.
everything, but just in general, during that time, I felt like I had a lot more empathy from people on the right than I did from people on the left. And that was a very confusing thing for me as a lifelong Democrat.
Well, and now you're going to change your official party registration to independent. Joining us from San Francisco today, Evan Barker. If you want to read her piece, it's in the Free Press, and it's terrific. Evan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And as we just mentioned, today is Veterans Day, and we're honoring America's heroes all morning long. Ainsley is having breakfast with a lot of veterans in South Carolina.
Look at the crowd! Wow!
10,000 by next month? Hey, we won't know unless we try, right? How long have we waited for something like this? We'll have to alert suppliers, coordinate shipments. Already alerted, already coordinated. Every supplier sees changes as they happen. Since when can we just scale up mid-cycle? Since we brought in BDO.
People who know BDO.
What are folks 60 and older learning these days?
Flash on? Oh my god. Oh, my battery's probably dead. Are you eating Oreos? Are you eating Oreos? Is that what you're doing? Tubby, you want to be eating Oreos?
But businesses wonder if some machines can keep up. Let's welcome our new coworker, Jeff. Copier has a great idea.
Warner has the same idea as yesterday.
It's a performance issue, really. I know people push your buttons, but you still have to deliver.
Anything can change the world of work. ADP Assist is AI, informed by workplace data, and designed for the next anything.
America, built by those who dare to dream, those who push the limits, and those who serve. At Bass Pro Shops, we stand with those who stand for our freedoms, proudly offering a legendary salute discount every day. And recently partnering with the Army and Air Force Exchange Service, becoming the official outdoor gear provider for our heroes. Because it's more than the great outdoors. It's about honoring those who protect it. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer.
Mr. Franklin Graham, the southern part of the United States got hit by terrific storms this fall. So many people have been hurt. We all go through storms in life. It may be our marriage, it may be our children, it may be our health, cancer. Do you have an anchor to hang on to as you go through these storms? I do, and that's Jesus Christ. 50 years ago, I gave my life to Jesus Christ. If you've never done that, you can do that right now. Just pray this prayer with me. Just say, God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry for my sins. Forgive me. I believe that Jesus Christ is your son, that he died for my sins on the cross, and that he was buried, that on the third day you raised him to life, and I would like to invite him to come into my heart and live from this day forward forever. Amen. If you prayed that prayer, call the number that's on the screen. If someone would like to pray with you and talk to you right now, just call that number that's on the screen. God bless you.
If you're shopping for a home, you could browse forever to find everything you want. Or compare home values, or lot sizes, or home ages all at once. Search in full color. Home search will never be the same again.
This is the easiest non-toxic swap you'll ever make. Luminous toothpaste was made by dentists designed to break up plaque and remove any toxins in the mouth. So it'll deep clean your teeth and whiten your teeth without any sensitivity. Find Lumino toothpaste at a Walmart and Target.
Home. The place where you create those special moments. We celebrate the home and the way you live in it. At 3 Day Blinds, we help you create that special place. And because we know you're busy, we bring the showroom to you at your convenience and provide a design expert to help you find the perfect solution that fits your style and budget. 3 Day Blinds, you'll love the treatment. Call or go online right now to schedule your free in-home design consultation.
Oh, there comes baby.
Best thing I've ever done. That's what Freddie told me.
To change my life, it was the best thing I've ever done. And yes, without a doubt, I don't have any anxiety about money anymore.
Great people. Different people, that's for sure. And all of them had different reasons for getting a reverse mortgage. But you know what? They all felt the same about two things. They all loved their home,
and they all wanted to stay in that home.
If you're 62 or older and own your home, you could access your equity to improve your lifestyle. A reverse mortgage loan eliminates your monthly mortgage payments and puts tax-free cash in your pocket. Call 1-800-605-6690.
Why don't you call and find out what a reverse mortgage can mean for you?
Call Finance of America and get your free info kit. Call 1-800-605-6690. 1-800-605-6690.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is blocking Pennsylvania Senator-elect Dave McCormick from attending orientation. It's unbelievable. Madeline Rivera is live at the White House.
Are you up for good now?
Hey, good morning, Lawrence. Well, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is not inviting
go ahead. I
McCormick
actually got
to
my
freshman
phone there.
orientation just yet because he says the race in Pennsylvania has not yet been finalized. A spokesman for Schumer is citing more than 100,000 ballots left to be counted in Pennsylvania. Now, in a new opinion piece, the Wall Street Journal editorial board says a lawyer, Mark Elias, is trying to steal a Senate seat for Casey. The board
Chuck Schumer won't let Dave McCormick go do his orientation in the Senate.
State. Schumer's decision has angered Republicans, but Fox is told that Democrat Ruben
Because he's an asshole.
who's projected to win the Senate race in Arizona,
That's the
also
only
has
thing I
not
can
been
think
invited
of.
to orientation because the Senate race there, has not yet been finalized.
Oh, I gotta
as
leave
well.
soon.
President-elect Trump is calling for his appointments to quickly get his preferred administration officials in place. This tool refers to the president's ability to fill federal vacancies while the Senate is in recess. Senators John Thune, John Cornyn, and Rick Scott, who are all vying for GOP leader, support the move. Now, Scott has received the support of Elon Musk and other senators like Marco Rubio, Ron Johnson, and Rand Paul. Looking over to the House, Republican incoming Congressman David Schweiker is projected to win his race in Arizona's first congressional district. That puts Republicans just 4 seats away from holding on to their majority.
Hopefully, I don't have to go to
So
it.
real quickly, Maddie, I don't know if you know the answer to this, but is Schumer having the same view when it comes to Arizona as well?
It's an assessment.
Because all the votes haven't been counted in that.
That's
No,
exactly
we
what
didn't
a
do that.
spokesman
I don't even know if
for
it's
Schumer's
a batter or
office
it might be
says.
something
They
else.
say that Ruben Gallego is also not being invited to freshman orientation just yet because they believe.
I'm really mad because today's a pretty good productive day for the Squirrels too. I'm really upset.
That's exactly the point. So we'll see how the next
No
few
Blue
days
Jays
turn
yet
out, guys.
though. They don't usually come out until.
Meters are running. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Mike Lee, Senator Mike Lee says, don't worry, I'm going to, here's a post that he put up on X. He said, I'm willing to personally escort Dave McCormick. You know, like he's a visitor. He'll be a visitor pass.
I love it.
Not a congressman's pass.
Like a page.
Oh, yeah. Into the Capitol for new senator orientation. I'd like to see how they keep him out if he literally walked into the room where it happened. So nice of him.
Yeah, and just by the way, now soon to be former Senator Sinema said you don't want to miss orientation. Let him in. It's extremely valuable for me.
Pickles away.
For everyone, you were saying for the whole family.
For the whole family.
It looks like, by the way, when it comes to leadership, the top spot. But it looks like Tom Cotton is locked up the number 3 spot.
Okay.
What do you want? No.
But the MAGA crowd really wants Rick Scott. And they really want Donald Trump to weigh in on that.
Why are you coming down this way?
As you said, there's some concern that if Rick Scott can't win or doesn't win, then Donald Trump looks bad. But a lot of people
What do you
say,
want?
boy,
Stop laying on the table. It's not a bet.
because
You
Trump
know
has
that.
been
It's to eat
sort of
off.
aligned with Mitch McConnell and a lot of the blocking
Yeah.
has been like,
Well, when Rick Scott ran against McConnell a couple of years
I
ago,
gotta
he
get
only
the
got
thing
10
from
votes.
your mom,
And
too.
I was reading today in
cart
Punchbowl, I
to
think his
carry
ceiling is probably 12. And that's why Trump may not weigh in.
Oh, yeah, I think we just let him in the car.
Meantime, this.
Yeah, that's suppose something
Very
happens.
special.
So what happens?
He's all around.
That's fine. At least he won't throw up.
Yes, he does throw up.
in Myrtle Beach in her home state.
He throws up in the car, you're cleaning it.
He won't throw up in the car if he can see where he's going.
We love our veterans in South Carolina.
That's how you
We
get
love
motion
America
sickness.
always.
You spin without seeing where you're going. Telling you.
Look at this huge crowd we have outside. If you can point the camera down this way,
Why
please. Look at
you
all of the
never
veterans
listen to
organizations
me?
that are
What
set
are you
up
gonna do
here.
with this
There's a
pink
radio
massage
station right
cushion?
here
Is it gonna lay on the
celebrating,
kitchen
Veterans
floor?
Day today.
That's where I sit, and that's where I massage my feet. Is it not allowed there?
Yeah.
Come on in.
If you're not using it, put it
Hello,
here.
everyone. Good morning.
woke up. I'm trying to think of something good for the day.
Grill Cafe.
Not really.
No, of course not.
Veterans
See, I woke up and I was like, oh, wow.
Who were you talking to? The parole officer.
No, I was talking to Cheryl.
In existence for, what's the anniversary, 15 years?
He woke me up.
Today's the 15th anniversary.
He woke you up.
Is that right? 15 years. They were about to close last month.
Well, Cat woke me up, and then.
Veterans organization comes in, sits in the restaurant.
He's still
So
over
listen,
there.
all of these stories on the
Well,
wall,
sorry, guys, but I'm gonna
nix
this for now. I gotta go do some shit before my appointment. Thanks for stopping by. If you like seeing the squirrels, throw in a subby.
What time is your appointment?
8:30.